was damp with morning mist as Saladin climbed the Warden Tree, each grip steady, each breath slow. The great trunk rose into the sky like a silent sentinel, its gnarled arms watching over Dair for centuries. He reached a thick bough near the top and steadied himself, one hand brushing against the brittle leaves where yellow had begun to creep into green. Then, a flash. The forest below him shimmered. For a moment he stood in a tranquil glade. Sunlight bathed mossy stones. The air smelled of honeysuckle. Then screams tore through it. Saladin flinched. His footing slipped. He gasped, catching himself on a crook in the branch. Another vision slammed into him. A dark, twisted forest. Gnarled trees clawing at the sky. Shadows shifting. Something was hunting him. Sweat beaded his brow. He forced his mind clear and looked to the leaves. Veins of black rot crawled through them like spiderwebs soaked in ink. The corruption ran along the bark in subtle, pulsing lines. He plucked one of the leaves, wrapping it quickly in cloth. Glancing down to the others, he thought to tie it to his hammer and drop it down. His hand reached for his belt, and froze. The carved bear. Its eyes now glowed a sickly white. "What in the—" he murmured. He touched the bear. Flash. The forest again, but now he stood within it. The darkness pressed in, and there, before him, towered a bear, huge, nearly 15 feet tall, carved from wood, crudely shaped but alive, breathing, watching. It circled him, growling low. "Easy," Saladin said, holding his hands out. "I don't want to fight, just talk. You hear me?" The bear paced, cautious. Saladin took a step forward. The bear pounced. Saladin shouted, growing in size. His muscles surged as he grappled the beast, locking arms around its massive limbs. "Calm down! I don't want to hurt you!" Flash! He was falling. The Warden Tree blurred past. Branches, sky, then a jolt. Hendrik caught him mid-drop, stumbling but managing to break the fall. They tumbled to the ground together. Saladin groaned. That was a ride. All eyes turned to his belt. The bear totem now glowed swamp green. He handed Hendrik the leaf. Brimstone sniffed it and grimaced. "Smells like dying." As Saladin relayed the vision. The forest, the bear, the corruption. "Are there any places nearby like that?" Hendrik asked. Eltrin thought a moment. "2 clearings to the north. But the forest you saw. Doesn't sound like any I know." Without delay, Saladin, Hendrik, Zethian, and Brimstone set out. The first clearing was quiet, still, but Saladin heard it. A child crying. He ran. Kessa knelt among twisted roots. Half-carved wooden forms littered around her, each one wrong, broken.
"They won't come out right," she sobbed. "Why won't they? I can't hear it clearly."
"Kessa," Saladin said, lowering his hammer. "It's all right. You're not cursed. You're scared. We all are." "Go away!" she screamed. "I'm cursed. Please go!" Brimstone stepped up beside Saladin. Kessa screamed again, eyes fixed on Brimstone. The carvings twitched. Eyes glowed black. Saladin moved slow, calming. "Why do you think you're cursed, Kessa?" Her gaze locked to his. Black eyes. "Go away!" The voice was hers, and not. Hendrik arrived just in time to see the statues rise. A wolf, another, a boar, a massive sky heron. They attacked. Zethian brought down the heron with a clean shot. The wolves blocked their path. The boar vanished, reappearing in a charge that slammed Hendrik back. Saladin broke through, reaching Kessa. "More are coming," she wept. "I can't stop them." "I heard you," Saladin said, "but I don't leave people behind." With a deep breath, he swung his hammer, pulling the strike. The blow knocked Kessa out. The bear totem pulsed, then burst free. It grew, towering, corrupted, standing over the unconscious girl. Saladin struck it. It toppled, onto Kessa. She was dying. The bear inhaled a wolf's mist, grew larger. Zethian fell to the boar's next charge. Saladin reached for his bond with the tree. His hands glowed faintly. Kessa stabilized. The bear struck. Saladin fell. Hendrik screamed, striking the bear and diving under it to heal Saladin. Eyes fluttered. Saladin awoke. "You are definitely male," he muttered, staring up. Grabbing Kessa, he rose again, grew again, and fled. Hendrik kept the bear's attention, smite after smite, until finally the bear turned to mist, but not gone. The mist snaked into Hendrik's armor. He cast protection. It burned. The bear totem reformed on his chest, blackened and red-veined. With a prayer, Hendrik pressed his holy symbol to it. Golden light burst forth. The totem cooled. The battle was over.